Are we live?
Yeah, we're live, Johnny. You didn't even do the intro.
No,
you suck.
StreamYard didn't play it. Well, I love how you blame me, and you made me move to StreamYard from Riverside, and StreamYard sucks.
Johnny, stop blaming technology for your mistakes. You forgot to hit meet the assets.
No, I'm looking at it. You don't do that every time if you know how to set the thing up. You just have a button right there.
Well, that's why I set it up every time, because it works when I set it up every time. Anyways, Johnny, enough. Welcome to Broken Simulation.
Warning. Broken Simulation. Broken Simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome to Johnny Woodard's presents Broken Simulation starring Johnny Woodard. We are in it. We're in it. The hot moms love that we're in it.
No problem.
Yeah. Happy NFL draft day to everybody. Happy NFL draft day. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bing.
I'm so excited about the draft.
Me too. Johnny, why haven't you asked me about my cool ass jersey?
I was getting to that, frankly. What is that? Is that leather?
That's leather, dude. Leather Daddy Raider Nation.
Wow,
leather
dude.
Daddy. Power top Leather Daddy Raider Nation.
You know what's cool about that outfit? You could be just as comfortable in Boys Town in West Hollywood as you
Johnny.
would in downtown LA. Next to the Chicano.
100%. Johnny, one of the things I take pride in that I could talk to billionaires and crackheads. Okay. So I think so I could talk to power gays and just Raider Nation. Like that's why I take a lot. I really am the blade of humans. I can move in and out of any group.
When you're a power gay Raiders fan, you wear a leather Raiders
I don't care, dude. You don't want to hear? Did I tell you the story about this jersey, or do you want to hear? Or do you want to keep talking smack?
Well, whose number is that? Yeah, tell me the story.
Okay, so Howie Long went to go watch Andrew Dice Clay's show one time and brought him this jersey. A leather Howie Long Raider jersey.
He was 75? Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he was a lineman. You remember how big he was?
Yeah. But that's just wild to me.
And then his sons, are they still in the NFL? Am I that old that his sons are now out of the NFL?
Oh, no, they might be. Yeah, they're getting close, right?
So Sam is for all the people. Thank you, Wacky Jackie. All the people, okay? The crackheads, the power gays. I represent you. So anyways, so he brings this to Dice, and Dice is like, what am I going to do with this? I'm not a Raiders fan. I don't know exactly what he said, but he gave it to Eleanor, and then Eleanor gave it to me. So I'm wearing it on today, the most wonderful day of the year, the drafting of Fernando. And I know let's hear it in the comment section. Oh, sports, it's a bread and circus. It's stupid. Yeah, I need a break from the truth. Okay. I cover the truth all the time. I'm already sweating in this thing, Johnny. I mean, it is not built.
Yeah, it's a tough choice. Yeah.
I am dedicated to it, dude. I am dedicated to it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Raider Nation, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, Johnny, because Al Davis and the NFL didn't get along, they've been killing the Raiders for so long. And Raider Nation is a sleeping giant. Everywhere I go, there's Raider fans. Sleeping giant, dude. When this thing starts popping, if we're blessed that it actually works out, which it's the Raiders, so probably most likely it's gonna be very turbulent. Okay, but if it works out, dude, bang, bro. Wait till you see how crazy this shit gets.
Did you hear about them trying to get him to go? He doesn't want to attend the draft, and they were trying to get him to go.
Beg him to go. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's like it's a tradition in the NFL. The number one pick walks up on stage and holds the jersey. I get why he's doing it. His mother is in a wheelchair, and his story's so crazy that he just wants everybody to be there. So I get it, dude. I'm okay with it, dude. Yeah. I'm okay with it.
I got one housekeeping note from last week. Last week you showed us an AI video of a procedural drama, like a cop drama.
Yeah.
Turns out that was just an episode of Blue Bloods, apparently.
Okay, oh my God. So I thought it was garbage that was AI, but it's actually real.
Yeah, it's real garbage. Yeah, that's totally. I totally believed it. I was like, oh, this is obviously terrible. It's all shot in one room. It's people talking about social justice issues, but no, it's
so bad. It's so bad.
real episode of the program Blue Bloods, which I know my parents watch. So.
Yeah, very cool. Some hot chick in the thing, Becky Boone onto you, not Becky Boo, not you. Okay, she's a Ravens fan, and you know what? Ryan Sickler was invited by the Ravens to their new like jersey and helmet reveal. How lucky is he, dude? You think I'll never get? I mean, I'm calling Tom Brady gay. They're never. I might not even be allowed into the stadium.
You had a better chance with Al Davis, I have to say. Not today.
Yeah.
You had a much better chance with Al Davis.
Because him and I agreed we love fast blacks. That's what we love, just fast blacks.
One quick thing I just want to knock on the head. So Dave Chappelle did an interview on, I think...
This
minutes the other day. No, this is not the hot topic. I just wanted to run it.
I know we open up with it.
Yeah, but since we're talking about sports, I just wanted to throw this in just because it's kind of a quick thing, and I think people will be interested. He said that he, until recently, would never consider bringing back Chappelle's show, but is now considering it. He joked, but seemed to kind of not be joking. With
of course.
With Eddie Murphy about him playing the Charlie Murphy parts, and Eddie Murphy seemed to suggest he would do that. What do you think about that? Can you get the gang back together this long after the
dude? Enough zeros, the gang will get back together. I mean, if Netflix like, dude, we'll take it. Why wouldn't he?
Should they?
I do really believe that black white stuff is played and people are kind of over it.
Mm.
But I think it will be a huge success because people just want nostalgia.
I agree.
You know, so I'm cool with it.
I want nostalgia. Like,
I mean, that dude, it's why I believe everyone is in love with baseball right now because it's so traditional that people are just begging for something traditional, and that's they're like, you know, so that's why they want. So I think people would love it. It's going to be interesting to see how it hits. Let's say you bring back Neil Brennan because he helped co-create it, which would be great.
You have to. Yeah, you have to.
Okay, so you bring back, is Neil going to write trans sketches?
Good question, yeah. Because that would be the thing that, No, I mean, they have to do that. They have to go back. If they're not going just
bring
as hard.
You got to bring the whole team back.
Yeah, if they're not going just as hard as they were before, it's just failed. They'll get ridiculed for it.
Yep.
I hope so.
We'll see.
I hope so. I'm excited.
Raiders.
It was part of a special about Dave Chappelle and how he is just given like millions of dollars to that small Ohio town he lives in. Like he saved their radio station, built them a building to have the radio. He dominates this small Ohio town full of white people. He just like owns it. Basically.
That's so great.
Yeah.
It descends into madness.
No, apparently it's just, I mean, it's like the perfect, like idyllic American town. He's
good for him, dude. Good for him.
And he's just walking around like the sidewalk, like, "Hey, Bob, how's it going?" You know, I mean, just totally.
I wonder if they had a meeting where they're like, just act like he's a normal person. Do not ask for autographs. Don't let the white women hit him up, try to get pregnant.
They did have a meeting. Dave Chappelle called the meeting and made everybody at gunpoint come into a big barn one night and was like, "Hey, you see me in the street, don't look me in the eye.
Don't talk to me unless you're a hot white woman."
Now we can do a hot topic. XG. So I go into tinfoil the other night and to record the other day. And XG is like, "Hey, are you guys going to talk about Rogan going to see the president? Because I'm getting a lot of people saying
people are demanding.
Sam's got to comment on this.
Okay,
Rogan is just such a hypocrite going in. He is political. He's political after all. See,
is he?
So if you don't know, let me just recap briefly. Joe Rogan, he's a podcaster. He went to see the president.
Someone says I look like a real tough guy right now. Thank you.
You do look like a tough guy.
One of those power gay tough guys.
Yeah, it was a typo. It was tough gay. Is what they
remember in Police Academy when they walked into like the gay bar and everyone's like just angry leather daddies, dude. Is that how I look right now?
Angry leather daddy? Yeah, that's you. You're the angry
mean in the streets, freaking the sheets.
So here is we'll just play just a little of this. He was there to discuss fast tracking Ibogaine.
Okay, let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, which is.
Let's keep that in mind.
He's in this. If you're listening, it's Trump at a desk. It's an awkward thing because Trump's at a desk looking back over his shoulder at Rogan, who's immediately behind him, along with a host of other people, including RFK Jr.
Trump some information. We have a gigantic opiate problem in this country, obviously. In 2024, more than 80,000 people died of overdoses. It's a horrible number. And there's more than 5 million people that are addicted to opiates right now in this country. With one dose of Ibogaine, more than 80% of people are free of that addiction. With 2 doses, it's more than 90%. I sent him that information. The text message came back, sounds great. Do you want FDA approval? Let's do it. It was literally that quick. These drugs are illegal not because they're harmful. They're illegal because of the 1970 Controlled Substances Act that was passed by the Richard Nixon administration. They did it to target the civil rights movement and the anti-war movement. It's not because these drugs harm people. And for 56 years, we've lived under those terrible conditions. We're free of that now. We're free of that now. Thanks to all these people that we see next to me, and thanks to President Trump.
Can I just say really, so Rogan says this thing like, yeah, he's like, you want FDA approval? Now Trump, you could see immediately he makes a face like he's not quite happy with that.
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah. So listen, now this is CYA, the CYA moment for Trump right here. This is great.
CYA, what does that mean?
Cover your ass.
We all respect Joe, and he's a little bit more liberal than that's okay. I have a lot of friends that are liberal, but Joe is an amazing guy, and he wrote me a little note about this, and I had it checked out. I didn't just do it. I had it checked out. I went to Bobby and Oz. I went to some of the people that work for you, real pros, and everybody came back with the same answer. You know, normally they'll come back, because this happens a lot. I have a couple of them like that where they're not sure. It's like, you know, it goes 2 ways. This thing, everybody thought it was incredible.
So yeah, that was funny. He was like, "No, I didn't just like text him back. Does he want FDA approval?" Obviously.
Yeah. We're not that corrupt here, you know.
Bro,
Come on.
You know he did that. You know he immediately was like, "Yeah, sure."
Of course he did, and like nobody freaked out about that. So here's the thing, guys. As you know, I am very protective of Joe Rogan. I'm not going to apologize for that. It's just, you know, I'm just an old school guy. You're loyal to people who helped you. And unless the guy is involved in a murder or hurting people like children, I'm ride or die. And you know, and if that becomes a thing that sinks the whole ship, then the ship gets sunk. You know, it's just, that's not how I was raised, dude. You know, you stick by the people that showed you kindness when they didn't have to. And that's it. So when I go, people are like, oh, he sold out, he did this. Like, okay, so let's break down the issue right here, which is, does this drug help people who are addicted to opiates, right? And by the way, the fact that only 5 million people are addicted to opiates, that seems low to me in this country, because apparently they all live near me, because it seems like it's everywhere. Right?
5 million? Is that the number they're saying? It's way more than that. Sure.
It's got to be way more than that. 5 million? You're like in a country of 330 million people? That seems low. I think it's way higher than that. You know, so I mean, are we talking about, is this a good issue? Is this an important issue? Obviously. Right? Is it true that this drug helps people after 2 doses get off of opiates? Is it true? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, it is true, right? I don't know why Rogan would go up there and lie like that. You know, I mean, he seems very like he works with precision in his life. So let's say it's true. It's true, right? What is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to wait till AOC gets in the presidency and try to make that happen? I mean, he has a lifeline. He has a connection to the president. Does it mean that he agrees with everything the president's doing? No. I mean, no, obviously. But why wouldn't you, Johnny? If you knew that you could get butt plugs for women passed for free, and I was the head of the department, and maybe you don't like that I make everybody salute the Raider flag when they go to school every day. You don't like that, but you know you have it in with me to get free butt plugs to the ladies, right? Would you call me and try to pitch why we should have butt plugs for the world?
You picked the issue closest to my heart, Sam. When
okay.
You picked butt plugs for women. So obviously, yes. I mean, I can't think of much I wouldn't do to get that important
for the ladies, for the hot moms in the comment section that just can't afford butt plugs. Okay.
Yes.
Would you not want to help them? They're moms. They're working hard.
I am trying to get the country on the butt plug standard. You know,
we went off the gold standard. All are, dude.
We got to get our money back by something.
I mean, you've seen statistics which say moms with butt plugs are happier people. Okay.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you call me up, even though you hate that everyone has to salute the Raiders flag every time they go to a federal building or a school? That might make you upset, but you're looking at big picture. So why wouldn't you do that? That's my question, you know, and it also gets in this thing. I've had conversations with people about the Charlie Kirk, where was Rogan? And they use the word lying when it comes to that. Okay. And I'm willing to open this up to the comment section. When there's someone who can misspeak, there's someone who could maybe mix up their stories, and then there's lying, right? And lying infers intention to gain something, right?
Right.
That's a lie. A lie is purposefully telling something that isn't true with the intention of gaining something. And get in the comment section. Tell me I'm wrong here. All right. The intention is I'm lying to you because I want to gain something, right? So like maybe your girlfriend walks in on you watching pornography, right? Yeah. 2 days off, guys, and I'm dedicated this time. All right. So she walks in and you go, and you were watching pornography, but you're not watching, you tell her you're not watching pornography. What is the gain there? The gain is I don't want to fight. So it's simpler just to say I'm not watching pornography and move on.
Maybe we don't keep saying though, because I doubt AI's ability to discern the P from the C in our stream.
Just rude, dude. I'm trying to reach the masses.
Well, so the problem is pornography is not a word.
Oh, so you say it again. Okay, Johnny, right, thank you. Thank you.
For the example, pornography is not a word.
Do as I say, not as I do. Huh, Johnny? Is that what you're saying right now? What am I, your child? So anyways, dude. So I mean, he's told that story before where he was in he was hunting and he got on his Starlink. It was obviously he mixed his stories up.
Yeah.
Because I go, what is the get in lying for that? What is the purpose? What do you gain from that?
You would look confused. Yeah, that's what you gain.
I mean, and Johnny, we've talked about this before, and I don't know if you totally agree with it, but we're podcasting all the time. We're around dirty electricity. We have these headphones on all the time. That is shish kebabbing your brain. I'm sorry. It does. You know, you get to the point where you're like, I can't remember all the names of these people. This guy does like 3 to 4 podcasts a week at 3 hours a pop. I mean, dude, you got a lot of dirty electricity around you. Again, it's not roofing, it's not plumbing, it's not carpentry, it's not laying down a street in the summer. I totally get that. But you are around this and that and that and this, and it's not good for your electrical system. It is what it is. So that's my opinion.
Wait, so you think possibly it fried his brain? Is that what you're saying?
I dude, I'm not saying he's retarded. I'm saying there's a lot of electrical, dirty electricity around all these podcasters that it's gonna affect your brain. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was weird, that thing, but yeah, I think
we're microwaving, as Wacky Jackie said. We're literally microwaving right now.
Yeah, and I don't know what the alternative is. You know,
I don't know
is there a way to do this? Like, we just go into a field, you know, and have people gather around, like, and do a podcast in a field?
No, it's impossible. It's like it's like again, we're not doing day labor. We're not doing hard labor. I'm not saying that, but it's like when you're like a miner, you're like, I'm close. I'm constantly on the verge of this thing collapsing, but it's how I take care of my family. Not mining. We're not saying we're even close to that at all in any way, but you're putting yourself surrounded by, we're just microwaving and dirty electricity. It's just the way it is.
Dude,
someone just said this is a super gay Raiders jersey. You must have just showed up because that's literally the first 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah, we already established that, bro. Have you seen that guy that we love who rehabbed that ghost town, Cerro Gordo?
Yeah.
You brought up mining. He went in with these miners one time, dude. Mining is the hardest job I've ever seen in my life. I mean, when they say like it's not mining, dude. It is such a. I mean, I guess I just never saw people doing it. So let me see if I can find the video that I watched the other day. It's one of these where he go. Yeah, here is this. I found an old leave.
I found it. What are you, Joe Biden?
No, I was reading what he said there. It's him. He goes down with these guys who are mining this old mine, and
which mine
is this? It right here. This must be it.
Right now, I am standing inside a 125-year-old gold mine. But this isn't just some relic of the past. This is a fully operational commercial mine. And today, I am putting in a 12-hour shift. Years later.
So they use these like hydraulic powered. They're like jackhammers, basically. And they're heavy. They're dangerous. Rocks are flying everywhere.
Jacklegs are still used in mines around the world, including the one I'm working in today.
This drill weighs about 120 pounds, and it's heavy. That's the point I'm trying to make there. The leg is 2 stages, and it's run by air. So the more air you give the leg will extend and push the drill into the bottom of the hole, and that's what makes it. It's not me sitting here pushing the drill in. It's all pneumatically powered.
Oh, yeah.
So these
you
guys,
know what makes this better? Metal music. Just add metal music. It doesn't seem that bad.
Just worried
Corn?
about just worried about copyright. I muted it. But yeah, dude. So look, I mean, they're just down there for 12-hour shifts.
Drill that vibrates so violently it shakes your entire body. And
this isn't healthy.
Oh, no
Johnny,
way, dude.
Johnny, thank you for making me a big ass piece of crap by talking about how hard it is to podcast and then bring up mining for 12 hours. Thank you for setting me up to look like a.
And
no, I can't imagine.
They still use explosives to kind of like just clear out the rocks so they can get to the metal, so they can get to the metals. Watch what that's like. So look, they plug them into these little holes.
So we've got everything hooked up. The last stage is to connect the battery, which ignites the 0 and continues and shoots the whole round. Yeah, man.
So they go in there, right? Look at everything. It's just all falling.
This is just about the worst case scenario is what we have here. I mean, this
oh my God, look at that, Johnny.
It was about halfway
Johnny
and came from about 50 feet that way.
And think about it. If all this stuff just decides to fall, it's good night. You know, it's over, baby. You're done.
Oh, they got to move all that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Got thrown 50 feet from our face.
Honestly, Johnny, I didn't even think that was that big of an explosion.
No, it was massive, dude. He said this 200-pound boulder went like 50 feet.
Oh my God.
And so then they have to take all these rocks. Now, this is like commercial mining right here with these big, massive machines. These guys are doing it more of a kind of an old-fashioned.
Old school, dude.
Yeah, and they have to hose all this shit down and then
Sometimes
literally take it out in bags.
You're bagging high-grade ore. Other times you're just moving junk. And sometimes you're separating the ore from the waste. But no matter how you do it, it's brutal.
Look at this, dude. They've been in there 9 hours now. And now it's just, you're crouched down the whole time. There's no place to
I'll lose my mind, dude. I'm losing my mind. Come on.
It's so hard, dude. I mean, I mean, there's a reason though. People say, "Hey, it ain't mining."
Yeah, and there's a reason why you never see feminists crying about getting those jobs.
No, yeah.
Right? Have you ever seen? Why can't we mine? Let us into the mine.
It's so good, dude. It's such a hard job, but I have respect for those men who do that. Cerro Gordo is the name. If you want to check that guy out on YouTube, he's it's called Ghost Town Living. He's got like 2 million subs. He doesn't need our help, but
he doesn't need our help.
No,
we just love, dude. Men love to watch men work.
Mm-hmm.
Women love to watch women do useless shit, like get makeup done and shop and date black men. You know, that's what they like.
Have you ever, like, when you see stuff like a guy going and just dedicating his life to a ghost town, do you ever feel like you wish you had other lives to live? Like, you're like, I could see myself doing something like that.
I mean, that's kind of crazy, dude. He's got to do everything. He's got to bring him water. He's got to do all that crazy shit. And then what is he just going to let people move in and then hope and pray?
I think so. I think the idea is to turn it into like a tourist town too, where people come in during seasons and kind of live the old West life. It's like, dude, there's Pioneer Town up in the high desert near us, and it's an old West, like a stage, like an outdoor stage for shooting westerns. They used to shoot westerns out in the desert, and they just turned it into a little like tourist trap in the middle of nowhere. It's great, man. It's so great. People are aching for, just to get off the grid and, like you said, be
I want that so bad. I want that so bad. But I feel like to get off the grid, you gotta go to a place nobody wants to live.
Well, yeah, I don't. I mean, do you think so? Like, you wouldn't want to live in the beautiful countryside of like Texas or Montana or the Carolinas or Tennessee? I mean, there's plenty of.
I think Carolinas would be nice. Florida would be nice. Tennessee would be nice. I want Texas, but it gets so hot.
It gets hot here.
It gets so hot. I can't wear my leather Raiders jersey.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be so fucking hot.
Oh wait, somebody in the chat says they live 10 minutes from Pioneer Town. I love it there. It's one of my favorite spots to go.
And what do you do there when there's nothing there?
Oh, dude, there's a place called Pappy and Harriet's, and they cook everything on mesquite. They have mesquite steaks that they cook that are just the bomb, bro. And they have people like the guys in what's Josh Homme's band? I'm just drawing a blank. Oh god, it's just a brain fart. Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Josh Homme is from like Joshua Tree or somewhere around there, and he's kind of made it so there's a music scene in the middle of the desert, bro. So there are a ton of huge acts that go play Pappy and Harriet's, this tiny bar with an outdoor stage, and it's just great, man. It's everybody's chill there. There are these houses with huge lots that you can rent on Airbnb for nothing.
So do you want to move, Johnny, to you want to move there?
No, shit hits the fan, dude. You're in trouble in the desert,
Yeah, I really want to find like the Appalachians would be nice. See, Johnny wants to buy an RV to podcast in.
Also escape LA. Like
what are you gonna escape in an RV? You need motorbikes, dude.
Oh well, if the traffic is bad, yeah. But I'm saying if you get out early, you'd have power,
like
you'd have a generator,
bikes, dude. You need dirt bikes, dude.
You need an off-road. You need an off-road vehicle.
You need a dirt bike and a chick who can shoot a gun.
You need an RV with dirt bikes on the back. That's what you need. So when you get to the point where you can't go any farther, then you get on the dirt bikes.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Johnny. That would be I would love an RV, dude. That's my dream when I'm old, is just to travel, drive around.
Me too, dude. Me too.
With a gun in case anyone tries to fuck with me, and just go around.
Van life, it's like not a van though. I want an RV, like a full.
Yeah, I just don't want to pay property tax, so I'll just drive around.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you don't have property tax. Where you're just a rolling stone. I like that.
Rolling stone with no.
So we had do you want to talk about the Fizz Flurfer right now, or
no? I've decided I'm over him, dude.
Oh, you're not going to talk about him? Okay.
No, because I decided that's what he wants. And he's just like, dude, the guy is obviously, I mean, like, it's just like you can make any statement you want about anybody. Like, that's all he's doing. There's no actual proof of anything. So I'm just kind of like, what are we doing here? I mean,
Yeah, can we just that one thing that we couldn't hear? Can we just play that? Because I don't. It made no sense where he was trying to compare you to somebody who's on a reality show right now.
Yeah.
Like I just want to, because if you're listening, we have a tinfoil episode that.
By the way, guys, just so you know, there is an open invite to him to come on the show anytime he wants, and he's refused it over and over again. Come on the show, dude. Discuss it.
He might have. I think he blocked me, dude. I can't.
He did block me, and then he unblocked me.
I think he blocked me. I've never even interacted with him on.
Johnny, you
Instagram.
get collateral damage all the time. Bishop, lie, Gators.
It's probably because I said he's an idiot.
Well, because he is an idiot. I mean, it's like he's really doing basic bitch shit right now. Like the stuff he's talking about, he thinks it's so deep, and you're like, dude, that's like tinfoil hat year 2 shit. Like you're not really talking about anything. You're just talking about this fringe shit.
Yeah, he blocked me, dude.
Okay, so let's just say, is there anyone here? Johnny, you're on tinfoil hat. I'm sure if XG would be here, he would say it in some bad English. Do any of us think there isn't clones? No. There's probably clones. We've talked about it with buying mass clones, all that stuff. Are people reborn? Maybe. I don't know.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but like, where does that, like, in all the real issues right now, where does that go? And the guy says I'm a fallen angel because I wore a hat with a LA logo upside down that I saw Cooper Kupp wear. And apparently that's a sign. So every guy that walks by now in LA that has an upside down hat must be a fallen angel.
Yeah,
I mean, it's so
they're everywhere.
It's so dumb. Now New York City, okay, the people who are wearing NY for the Yankees upside down. What are they? Upside down Yankees? Like what a Civil War soldier? Like what are we talking about here? And it's just so basic. It's like, dude, this guy looks like this guy. This guy's got a mustache. That guy's got a mustache. Okay. You found people that look alike. Great, good for you. And then the guy who's on a yacht and me are like, what are you saying?
Yeah,
are you saying they cloned us? Like I'm a clone?
Yeah, he's saying that Sam sounds just like a guy who's on a reality show.
Oh no, they say that I look alike too. They do that split screen thing.
Oh really? See, I can.
Which is hilarious.
How's
so
that?
like, is my brother a clone? Are my cousins in Phoenix a clone?
So
is my dad in on the clone thing? Is my mother a clone maker?
He
like,
has
what are you saying?
50,000 followers on Instagram. How are people really buying that?
No, because he pushes stupid, and Instagram loves that. When you push truth, you get shadow banned. Okay, I lost my Instagram. I had to pay $3,000 to get it back. Does that sound like a fucking controlled op? Yeah. I played a basement in Toronto. It's a nice club. It's a nice club. Catacombs is great. The people who own it are wonderful people. I'm not that, but it's like, it's not a theater. It's a magic club. Okay. Like, where am I playing? Like, what is the get to be controlled op? What am I getting? What do I got?
Do you think, I hate to even say this because I'm not sure I believe it, but do you think it's possible that he exists to make flat earth look stupid?
Yeah, no, dude, I totally think it's like, so we did this thing on Conspiracy Social Club. It will come out on Saturday about on East Germany. They basically created where you infiltrate, which is hilarious because that's going on right now with the Southern Poverty.
Oh, I got that on the
list. We'll get into that later, but yeah, you just send in people to just make conspiracy theorists look stupid.
Oh, you're talking about the Stasi, yeah, the state police, and
yeah, they would send them in to muck shit up, to cause chaos, to defame people.
There's a great film about that called Das Leben der Anderen.
He's Das Leben der Anderen. Okay, whatever that is.
The Lives of Others. It's one of the greatest movies of all time about big government being evil.
I mean, like he's really, really slandering my name. Like he's slandering it. Any other person would go crazy. I don't care. You're slandering my name, but I don't give a shit because you're not the first retard to do it. You're now, it's like basically what these people think in the conspiracy world. Okay. They think if you're doing well, okay, you're controlled up, because it's a hard gig. By going into conspiracies, you are picking the hardest gig to get a following on the internet, because if you're talking about real truth, like real truth, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, do you think the elites care if you're talking about clones? Do you think they care if you're talking about vampires? Do you think they really care about that? Like, where is his video on Israel right now? Where's his video on the Southern Poverty League? Where's that video? Where's his video on what happened on 9/11? Where's his video? Where's that? There's none of that. Any of it. It's just really superficial stuff. You can go, well, he's talking about flat earth, which to him is the ultimate conspiracy. It's not the ultimate conspiracy. Because if it came out tomorrow that we lived on a flat earth, guess how people's lives would change? Zero. Do you think Instagram models will stop showing their butthole if they found out they lived on a flat plane?
No.
Nothing. But when the Southern Poverty League thing comes out, suddenly you start to understand that our culture wars are completely manufactured by the elites.
And we'll get to that after I tell you about our partner Hims. But
yeah, as Wacky Jackie said, you find out that the earth is flat. Guess what? You still got to go to work. And guess what?
Yeah, that's great.
I had to work at the hotel I worked at on 9/11. I didn't get a day off.
Yeah, I went to school that day. They didn't send us home. Yeah, we just had to.
I'm like, am I getting holiday pay? My terrorist attack should be holiday pay. You should get double if you're working that day.
You know what isn't flat? Your balding head, Sam. When thinning starts, it's not just your hair that takes a hit. It can change how you feel. It can change how you feel day in, day out. Hims makes it simple to take control of hair regrowth and personalized care that fits your life. Hims offers convenient access. We've been saying this for a while now. We love Hims. They offer convenient, very convenient online access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work. These are studied ingredients, including chews, oral medication, serums, and sprays. They have doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride minoxidil that can stop further hair loss and even regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. You should not have to go out of your way to feel like yourself again. Hims brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. You can find the right regrowth options for yourself, flexible subscription options, and even 24-hour access to online support if you have questions, that kind of thing. Hims is happy to help you out with that. I'm trying to bring up the website here. I just want to bring up the website for a second. It's so hard to do this and read the thing.
Yeah, now you know me on Cash Daddies.
Yeah, I just want to bring it up. Hims has a lovely website, by the way. They have the loveliest website.
Look at that website.
Yeah, so if you go there and you just you can click on the side over here and look for hair regrowth, and then click hair loss treatment and learn all about it. Look at that guy, how happy he is to be.
Look at that, dude. That twink Asian is loving it.
Full head of hair.
Full head of hair. Asians have the best hair, and they love Hims.
Yes, they do. Think of Hims as your digital. They've changed the wording on this, and it's still a little awkward. Think of Hims as your digital treatments front door that gets you back to your old self with simple 100% online access to trusted this is just not a good sentence. Okay. They have simple 100% online access to trusted treatments for real health concerns all in one place. Again, for simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/brokensim. That's hims.com/brokensim for your free online visit. hims.com/brokensim. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety info. Individual results may vary. This is killing.
They vary, dude. They vary all the time.
Based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil.
I love those studies. I wish I could be a part of them.
So you
love to look at the data, Johnny. Just looking at the data.
the Southern Poverty
By
Law
the way,
Center.
Johnny, can I just say something before you launch into
It's a
whatever
podcast,
you want me to? Dude, the comment section's fire today.
Really?
They're
Because I saw
on
some guy keeps saying over and over again, "You bent the knee to Rogan."
Yeah, I mean, dude, broken clocks strike twice a day. You know, I mean, that doesn't even make sense. But the point is, you're going to have a lot of good ones, and you're going to have a turd once in a while. Okay, it's so stupid.
Yeah. A retarded clock is wrong twice a day. That's what.
Yeah, a retarded. Yeah, it's just.
I don't know. Yeah,
that doesn't even make sense. But
No,
that's how you answer. Listen, Johnny.
No,
when
a
someone comes at you-
retarded clock is always wrong.
Okay, when someone brings retarded to you, you have to go doubly retarded.
That's what I did there.
So
That's
we
what I
out retarded him right
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Okay.
I went double retard there.
Yeah, we went double retard. God, I wish there was a Bumfardo clone. That'd be the best. I would meet him and talk him how much I love him.
Bring him back. So okay. The Southern Poverty Law Center is I have been a critic of the Southern Poverty Law Center because they tried to defame Ron Paul. They called him a racist and tried to tar him with that racist brush from his newsletters from the 90s that he didn't even write. And I'll just play this clip from John Stossel the other day. John Stossel, by the way, has been doing the Lord's work as long as the Lord himself almost. John Stossel is a great American, a guy that deserves all the flowers as he gets older. He released this video about just to give you an idea of what the Southern Poverty Law Center is before we get into what they've done now that we can prove. Check. This is John Stossel.
There are dangerous hate groups in America. Who will warn us about them? The media tell us.
The Southern Poverty Law Center. The Southern Poverty Law Center.
The Southern Poverty Law Center, based in that building in Alabama, calls itself the premier group monitoring hate groups and other extremists. Looking at their map of hate groups, you'd think hate groups were everywhere. I once believed what the center said. Well-meaning people still do.
Yeah.
Give them $1 million. But what donors don't know is that today the center smears good people.
The presence of radical Islam.
This Somalian woman speaks out against radical Islam. For that, the center put her on its list.
Join the fight against hate and bigotry.
Visit SPLcenter.org.
I do think that we have a problem with hate in this country.
We put about 10 of these major hate groups out of business.
When I first investigated the center, its leaders wouldn't talk to me. So
of course,
later, Nomiki Kuntz defended them.
They have a long history of fighting against extremists.
Oh my God, dude.
Yes, but they labeled skeptical Muslims like Ayaan Hirsi Ali as haters.
If you have a horrible experience with religion, that's one thing. It's another thing to use those experiences as ammunition against others who are practicing their religion.
Yeah, unless it's Christianity, then you can tee off on it.
Of course, she has the right to free speech, as does the Southern Poverty Law Center has a right to push back.
We can stand together against hate.
The center also calls the Family Research Council a hate group.
The definition of a marriage is what it's been for 5,000 years. It's the union of a man and a woman.
I often disagree with the council myself, but do they belong on this hate map?
When they don't agree with you,
look at that hate map.
As a hater,
so much hate.
Haters, you hate gays.
No, I don't hate gay people, and
I got a gay haircut.
I know gay people, and
that's a gay man's haircut. Stop it, Johnny.
You're
Johnny. When I went to recovery meetings, the only one I could get for speed was an all gay meeting. And let me just tell you something.
Did you wear the jersey? Did you wear the jersey?
If I had, I would have worn it. And let me tell you something real quick. That was the most honest conversations ever. Okay. So you guys can say whatever you want. Every dude there had that guy's haircut. Every dude had that guy's haircut.
The old high and tight, huh?
Yeah. The high and really tight, really tight.
Target.
Developing now word of a shooting at the Family Research Council there in Washington.
One man was so enraged by what the Southern Poverty Law Center said about the Family Research Council, he went to their headquarters to kill people.
A man shot a security guard in the arm.
Fortunately, that guard stopped the man before he could shoot anyone else.
He told the judge that he was there to kill as many of us as possible because we were a hate group.
The center also smears the Ruth Institute, a Christian group that believes gays should not have an equal right to.
Johnny, stop real quick.
Hater.
I just wonder who's the leader. I wonder what his religious beliefs are. I wonder.
Yeah. It's.
Oh,
I think I think he shows up later.
Okay,
I like
because
gay
we've
people.
seen
I got
him. I
problems with
just
gay
wonder
people.
what he is.
Well, no, I mean, I think it becomes obvious.
Yeah, here we go.
Not the issue. The issue is, what are we doing with kids and the definition of who counts as a parent? There could be cases where the best person for a particular child would be their Uncle Harry and his boyfriend. You know, that could be. But we owe it to the children to give them the best we can, which generally is a married mother and father.
So you're a hater.
I respect what
From
she
the Southern
said.
Poverty Law Center, but the Ruth Institute on its hate map, the Institute's bank cut them off.
We've determined that you're an organization that promotes hate, violence, harassment,
Unbelievable.
and so therefore
Johnny,
we're not
real
doing business
quick,
with you.
real quick, Johnny.
Yeah.
Who is the head of the, and how can they get your bank turned off? That's so crazy.
Yeah, boy, they got real connections, don't they?
I mean, my God, who could that be?
Family Research Council are still on the hate list.
There's no appeal, and I sure don't know how you get off.
I suspect the center keeps its hate list long because that brings in lots of money.
Morris Deese's salary is more than my entire annual budget. So yeah, whatever they're doing, it pays.
It sure does.
Dude, stop it right there, Johnny. Go back just a little bit.
Well, he
Just
played
go-
that when you were getting your drink earlier. He shows the map.
Oh my God. Look at that, Johnny. What do you think there's more dots of? Do you think there's more hate groups in America or more sex offenders who fled to Israel? What do you think has more dots on it?
It looks like the country has chicken pox. Is what it looks like.
It really does look like the whole country got monkeypox, dude. That's what that looks like.
Yeah, as a man in a leather football jersey, I would think you would know about monkeypox, Sam.
Why are you gay?
Entire annual budget. So yeah, whatever they're doing, it pays.
It sure
Johnny,
does.
how hard would you
Years ago,
work if you
Harper's
got
making-
400 grand to stop hate? Would you just be
Oh.
labeling everything hate?
I
It's
might,
like,
you know what I might do, Sam? I might actually pay people to go out there and do hater acts.
whoa.
Magazine reported
Johnny,
that the center was
shots
the richest
fired.
civil rights group in America.
The richest
one
civil
that
rights
spends
group in
most of its time and money trying to make.
By the way, you know, this is what Black Lives Matter aspired to be. This is what this was their goal.
Yeah, 100%. But they didn't play the long game.
No, they didn't.
They just like, oh, we gotta get out now. This thing, right? I mean, these guys played the long game,
The
dude.
long game. John Edwards he would like argue cases alongside them in like the 80s.
Make more money. They promised to stop fundraising once their endowment reached $55 million.
Listen to this, dude. They promised to stop fundraising once their endowment reached 55 mil. Listen to how this goes on. This is crazy.
$55 million. But when they reached 55 million, they changed that to 100 million, saying that would allow them to cease costly fundraising. But when they reached 100 million, they didn't stop. They collected 200 million.
Crazy.
Then 400
Liars.
million. Now they've got 730 million.
Damn, dude.
Yet they still smear people to raise more money.
Much of which is in offshore accounts, Caymans and places like that.
How do you know?
Oh, we look at their 990s.
And it says Cayman Islands?
Yeah.
Now, the
Oh
Southern
my
Poverty Law
God,
Center calls
dude.
groups
How
that
can we
simply
open a place in the
impose
Caymans?
sexually explicit content in schools anti-government extremists? Moms for Liberty and Moms for America are on the hate map because they dare do things like seek school board seats to try to stop districts from disregarding opinions of parents.
That's
Give me a
crazy.
break. The center puts them on the hate map, but not Antifa, the hate group that beats up people on the right. The center's become a hate group itself. It's now a left-wing, money-grabbing slander machine.
So that was John Stossel before
Johnny, will
any
you
of this
stop
shit
it?
came out.
Stop
Yeah,
real
it's-
quick.
That's the end of it.
Will you go to the comment section and block the Americo 7453 for putting out false information about Raiders draft? Can you please either block him or put him in a timeout? Because we don't need fake bullshit in our comment section. Timeout. Talking crap.
So
there you
John
go,
Stossel,
dude.
That was like a couple years ago from John Stossel. And then we get just delightful news to me personally, because I've hated the Southern Poverty Law Center for a long time. Yesterday, the Department of Justice announces that they have an indictment against the Southern Poverty Law Center that is insane. I mean, it's just, if it wasn't backed by, if it hadn't already gone to grand jury, I'd be like, this got to be a soft. But this is absolute fact from everything they presented.
We're here today is to announce what the general just told you. The Southern Poverty Law Center, in a massive sweeping indictment, has been charged with allegations of fraud and using the banking system to perpetrate that fraud. I just want to talk about a couple of brief things here. The Southern Poverty Law Center themselves advertise to raise money to dismantle violent extremist groups for a period of at least a decade. They use their donor network to raise money to purportedly dismantle violent extremist groups. However, the SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center, used the money they raised from their donor network to actually pay the leadership of these very groups. I just want to say that again. They used the fraudulently raised money by lying to their donor network, thousands of Americans, to go ahead and actually pay the leadership of these supposed violent extremist groups. The groups, as the general laid out, include the Ku Klux Klan, the United Klans of America, Unite to Right, National Alliance, the National Socialist Movement, the Aryan Nation Motorcycle Club, and the National Socialist Party of America, and also the American Front. In at least one of these matters, our investigation revealed that funds were used to facilitate the commission of further state and federal offenses, totaling over $3 million.
Can we stop it for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm getting shit from on Instagram, Facebook, Dylan, is that they were just paying these people to be informants. Now, do you think that's what happened? Do you think they got no bang for their buck and was able to instigate situations? Do you think that Klan people were able to organize like that? I mean, the whole Klan thing has been a giant psyop since the start, since its beginning.
They were informants the way those guys that tried to kidnap the governor in Michigan were informants. Yeah.
100%, Johnny. And it's
guy,
like, it's even if you go back to the capitalist conspiracy done by G. Edgar Griffin in like the 70s, dude. The 70s it was done. We're talking a 50-year-old doc in which students testified in front of either Congress or Senate that billionaires were giving them money to cause chaos on campus. This has always been it. This has always been it. You guys don't understand. These are the same people like Act Blue, which funded BLM. I'm really starting to wonder how much everyone would get along if these elites weren't completely drumming up, gasolining culture wars.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, it was like they found out that they were, it sounds like, were connected to the Unite the Right rally, which Alex Jones got criticized for saying was a total work. And it turns out it was now. The Southern Poverty Law Center was funding that. And you have to doubt anything that's happened over the past 20, any of those large gatherings of, that seemed just a little too organized,
dude, obviously the Klan had outfits, right? They had their well-pressed whiteys, right?
Yeah.
But dude, Johnny, have you ever tried to organize anything? I mean, we the 1000th episode sold out very quick. It's a show that's loved by a lot of people. Okay. It organized very quick. It was at a place that's already organized. Okay. That's why that was able to organize so quickly. Okay. But have you ever tried to throw a birthday party? Have you ever tried to do it? It never goes the way you want. But somehow these guys in nice khaki pants and tiki torches, where do you buy 100, 300, 1,000 tiki torches? Where do you go? How do you buy? You got to buy them in bulk. And the choreography is on point. And someone goes, well, what about the Nazis? The Nazis were paid too. Maybe. And guess who they paid? Hitler. Okay. Hitler was a controlled op who led, and it's like so funny because I hate to compare Trump to Hitler. I really hate to do that because Hitler was a piece of shit. Trump is garbage too. But obviously Hitler played a bigger game and more casualties, right? Not in the way a lot of people are thinking, but in other ways. But just like Trump, just like Hitler, Trump was used to galvanize a group of people behind him. And you see that this new rap came out about him, how everyone thought he was the one. He turned out to be just another one, right? Just like all the other scumbags. But that was done on purpose. And what you're seeing right now is a complete and utter destruction of the Republican Party because they've gone so bad with their Zionism that they're destroying the party. So listen, so the Democratic Party will always give the Bolsheviks, progressives, what they want. Because what the Bolshevik progressives want is to destroy our institutions. And once you destroy the institutions, you weaken America. Or you completely destroy if you destroy enough institutions.
Do you want to see proof of that?
Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Just let me finish this thing and then we'll watch this. The Republicans play to the conservative right. What the conservative right wants is strong family values, rule of law, strong economy, strong educational system. The Republicans will not give them that. They'll give them, let's get chicks with dicks out of the bathroom. So everyone's like, we won something. We are winning, right? But they'll never give them the other stuff because those things build up America. They make America stronger. And these neocon Zionists and these Bolshevik progressives want the same thing, the destruction of America. If I hear, like I went to Toronto last week, I can't tell you how pretty everybody is. Even the fat people are pretty. You know what I'm saying? And there's not a lot of overweight people because the chemicals in their food isn't chunking them up. Okay. This is being done on purpose in America. Why? Because the Bank of England has hijacked our military. They've used their Federal Reserve to fund everything you hate. And they've used the military as stormtroopers to fucking curb stomp round people out of all their shit. And it's not even about natural resources because they have all the money. It's really, really about destroying the old world, not having us understand where we're from. Okay.
Can I just show you proof of that? And this is 3 seconds. Someone found this. This is an SPLC senior fellow. He was in this documentary about hate, and look what was on the wall in his office, dude.
And my bosses.
Johnny, what is it? Does he have a religion?
Yes, he does.
Okay, don't you have to say it?
So look on his wall.
You know, at one point I was
anti-Muslim hate groups, and look below that. What he's tracking year over year.
From
non-Hispanic white population of the U.S. So he's tracking the white population of the U.S. as it goes down. That's what he's motivated by. Anti-Muslim extremist groups going down. And look, 1920, 1940, 1960, 1980. It's at 80% in 1980. 2012, 64. 2013, 63. 2013, 62. That's what that guy is keeping track of in his personal space at home.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious what's happening right here.
Yeah.
It's obvious what's happening right here. Okay. And then you also go into this Jake Shields had a guy on. I don't know what his name is. My apologies. He talked about how Putin works with Israel. And then that makes you kind of look, let's just say for a second, that's true. And we kind of look at what the Ukrainian war is doing. I mean, they're just slaughtering white Christians, over 1 million. Right. And what do they want to turn Ukraine into? New Israel. And we got some guy yelling about all this Jews tropes and shit like that. It's like, okay, dude, you can keep playing like that if you want to. My girlfriend's Jewish. Mitzi Shore Jewish. Jesus Jewish. Okay. Love Jews. But if you don't understand what's going on, someone said Kabbalah magic. I've been told by a couple people it's not what I think it is. I'm fine with that. Maybe I get that wrong. But whatever it is, it's sorcery.
At the top.
At the top. At the very top, guys. At the very top.
And there are Christians in the SPLC too. We should say that Alabama guy, the top attorney for them, is just a Southern Christian who's just as happy doing all this evil shit as the rest of them.
Yep.
Okay, Sam, can you do your dates while I got to reset StreamYard here?
Okay, dude. Yes, Sam finally has the show to himself. Guys, go to samtripoli.com.
I'll put it up.
Check out my dates this weekend, this Friday night. I don't know when he's going to drop the audio on this, but as of this live recording, this live stream, Friday night, Dallas, Fort Worth on Saturday, Huntington Beach. I record my live show May 22nd, Albuquerque. Then with sold out. So listen, we're debating whether we're going to have a meetup after the show, after the 1,000th, or the next day. Find somewhere to show in the World Cup. We all show up, take pictures, high five, love each other. Joke World. I'm going to be doing St. Petersburg, August 14th through the 15th. Lawrence, Kansas, Tulsa, Oklahoma. New Orleans for Skankfest, and Austin to close it out. Also, if you love my crowd work, and I know you do, okay, I have a crowd work special coming out May, where is it? May 2nd. It's called Hero. It's going to be live. It's going to be, I got to change the date. That says 8 a.m., but really it's going to be on, it's going to be probably later on in the day. It's called Hero, live from Batavia. It's 35 minutes of pure fire. It's my 5th crowd work special. I got another one in the pipe that I'm going to work on next. So that's it. And then finally had a big meeting today for Word War Debate. That's all coming out, and we should by the end of the week hopefully have something for the Contender Series on the date when it starts. But Word War Debate, dude, the UFC of debating, it's coming.
Oh, did they not do that? I thought that was going to be this weekend or something.
Hold on, dude. Hold on, dude. What is going on here? Hold on.
I can't hear you. Okay.
One more time, Johnny. One more time. Word War Debate. Just go to wordwardebate.com and check it out. It's coming, dude. So we're very excited about it. And
did they not do it last weekend, like you were saying? Like the Contender thing?
They had a couple contractual things they're doing, but we're setting it up right now. And people are working on it, are moving it towards. They had to move, so now we're putting it together, and everyone's super excited about it, dude.
The playoffs are here, Sam. The NBA playoffs, they're heating up. And
they are heating up, Johnny.
There's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Wow, that's an incredible deal.
That's an incredible deal. That's an incredible deal.
Prize Picks, by the way, is available here in California. I know some things are not. Prize Picks is available here in California. I downloaded the app. I've been playing ever since. I've cashed out a few times, actually, on Prize Picks already. I've been playing. It was a great year to play the Hornets. I played them all year until right up to the very end. And they have not let me down. How did your Clippers do for you this year, Sam, on Prize Picks? Not as well. Yeah. Prize Picks is simple to play. You just pick more or less for 2 to 6 player stat projections, like points, rebounds, assists. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. You can pick from all your favorite sports: basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, college basketball, tennis, golf, esports, and more. New feature alert, by the way.
New feature alert. New feature alert. New feature alert.
New feature alert. They have early payouts. So if your player gets off to a hot start, you can lock in your winnings and cash out before the game even finishes. And you can find a community on Prize Picks. They have a new social feeds feature where you could follow us, or you can follow your friends, copy their lineups, or fade their lineups. How you play on Prize Picks is completely up to you. If you
it's up to you, dude.
You can choose flex pay, no matter where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. And if you want the biggest playouts, you can go for power play. No matter how you play, Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast and secure. I can attest to that. Prize Picks accepts most major payment methods, and making deposits into your account is quick and easy this sports season. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code BROKEN to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's BROKEN to get $50 in lineups.
$50 in lineups
after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, thank you so much, Prize Picks, for supporting us. We love you, Prize Picks.
Thank you, Prize Pick. Check them out. Check them out.
That SPLC, dude, when that broke, man, I can't tell you. I've been following the SPLC since they tried to destroy Ron Paul. They were part of that concerted effort to make sure he had no chance. And I was gleeful when I heard about all the shit that they were doing. And I just want to say F them forever. The people over at the SPLC, the hypocrites. And I feel bad for anybody who was dumb enough to trust them and send them money, like especially people because they have a lot of small donors, dude.
Yeah,
It's not
of course.
just all big donors. It's like
Yeah, of
regular people
course.
who just are liberal. You know what I mean? So did you see
Yeah.
another guy got O'Keefed? This guy.
Oh yeah, dude.
I know
It's
you're-
unbelievable. Look, hey, dude, you just send a hot chick or a twink in there, and these guys give away all the secrets.
I know you're gonna have something to say about this, but Andrew Hug, he is the
He needs a hug.
Yeah, his name is he is the U.S. Chief of Chemical Nuclear Surety, and he was caught on surety. He was caught on hidden camera. He talks about how dangerous. He's like even starts talking about how dangerous it is to be looking in the eyes of a hot woman because you just start giving up secrets.
He says that.
He said something to that effect. Yeah, I'll just play a little bit of this.
You might kill the next guy, his son.
His son.
If he's
Talking about Khamenei's son, Motaba Khamenei, killing him.
does this famous ways that everything films. We're gonna shoot missiles and destroy some stuff.
Yeah.
But if you want to like win, if you want to like make the country do what you want, you have to put people there.
I was hearing something that we killed kids in Iran. Did we actually?
She's asking, dude. I was hearing like, did we kill kids in Iran? Did we?
Dude, as soon as this chick asked me that, I'd be like, okay, are you filming this?
Yes, yes.
Dude, name a chick outside the ones in the comment section that would ask, like, are we like really killing kids? Like, what?
You're so right, dude. He's so blinded by it. She must be. I would love to see this chick. She must be smoking hot.
Yeah, for sure. They always die in war.
The kids always die in war.
So nerve agent is a chemical weapon. It's like
What kind of food do you think they're getting?
This music is terrible.
It sounds like it's sushi. I think they're getting sushi.
Music is horrible.
Safety Branch Chief in the United States Department of the Army spills detailed information
Hey
about
now.
their possession of nerve agents.
Hi, this is Sarah with a fat rack. We're not going to shoot over the Sarah fat rack, everybody. Sarah fat rack.
MS was exposed to the nerve agent due to
Boy, she does have a fat rack.
Fat rack. How do you think she got the job, dude? Do you think little titty chicks?
Yeah,
like I watched this thing about Korea. There was this like just like depression in Korea, and like 1 million people lost their jobs, and like all the employers were like, "Yeah, you have to put your picture in the application," and they were literally like, "If you're ugly, we're not hiring you." So that's why Koreans just keep getting plastic surgery.
That's so funny.
careless handling.
She's supposed to wear all this gear, and she's like, I don't like it. She just wore like Crocs and her own clothes.
Yeah.
And so it's soaked in her clothes. And just soaked very well on her skin. So she could literally start touching stuff. Other people would touch like a door, and then people would die.
Then goes on to reveal intimate details about the U.S. nuclear arsenal.
So you said there's missiles underground.
What chick is asking these questions on a fucking
Also
date?
discloses that the
makes
United
no
States
sense.
military has no official plans to nuke Iran.
We're not thinking about nuking anybody. We're not leaving nukes. We're not going to nuke it.
And the exact methods that the U.S. uses to defend.
I love as her shirt gets tighter as the thing goes on.
And dude, she went on. She starts talking to him about Ukraine, and he's talking about how Ukraine stole our money. I mean, she's just like, what if a girl goes on a date with you and all she wants to talk about are the secrets
Our
that you know
politics,
and
our politics.
Yeah, something is up, dude. She's trying to get you. Where he saw you,
Dude, honestly, if I went on a date with a chick and I've been on like one date in my life, everything goes straight to action. These chicks want to test drive the car right out of the gate. Right. And dude, if she's not asking me about XG or you, I know she's a Fed, right? She's like, is XG really illegal? No one will marry him. Okay, you're a real person. If you're like, oh my God, tell me about like Trump's like policies on like Muslims. I'm like, okay, wrap it up. What chick wants to know about policies? What chick is on a date about policies?
It's so funny. Yeah, and then there's some part I'm not gonna play all of this but it's where he's talking about how like it's dangerous to look in your eyes. I just want to say like he just starts blabbering.
Yeah, I mean this guy's like a 5. He's out with a 9. He's like, I'll give away the family secrets. You think I care?
So
Let me get a
funny.
piece of that heaven.
It makes me think though. You remember the guy we had on who's O'Keefe? It makes me. I still wonder now every time we get one of these.
100%. Is Jamie Staw in the comment section? Happy birthday, Jamie Staw.
Happy
birthday to you. 100%. Dude, if a chick starts talking to that, I go, hey man, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then I cut out through the kitchen because I speak barely Spanish. Mi poquito. Mi poquito. And then I run out the back and she has to pay for the dinner. Write that off on your fucking write that on your fucking your give them, well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, your expense that. Put that on your card.
Put that on your expenses.
We did for so there's this funny thing that kids are doing with Scientologists, these Scientology centers in LA.
This dude.
It's so good, bro. So they are doing what they call speed runs through the Scientology center. And it's basically where they just walk in the front door and then just start sprinting to see how deep they can get into the Scientology centers. Now, I joked on Twitter that if you do this with the Mormons, they just lock the door behind you, you know, and tune you up. But the Scientologists, it's like something. It's like a Benny Hill or something, or Keystone Cops or something.
Oh, she tries to trip him, gets past. First of all, why are you yelling? They're on to you. Nice move, nice move, nice move. Asians are quick with the jukes.
Okay, I'll leave.
That's a good one. There's a few of these.
But some guys talking about they're mapping it, and they're trying to go upstairs, and they keep going downstairs.
Oh, interesting. Look at this guy.
See, they're going up, but they end up going down. I like how the one kid doesn't have a mask on. The rest of them are dressed like Pussy Riot. See, they all went downstairs. That's your mistake, guys.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing good is downstairs.
See, they're trying to map it. They gotta go upstairs, dude. That's where the lava monster is. Look, this guy played no football.
He looks
takes
like
one crazy chick.
He looks like Ben Shapiro, honestly. Oh, it's look. It's so good, bro. There's one where one kid gets hurt, like she scratches him on the arm or something. Anyway, I just love this. Here's is this another?
Look at us running inside too.
Janet! They told me that Janet closed the door. No more recruiting people.
It's they're just being tormented. Wait, what is this now? Oh,
this guy slowly, then he's gonna shoot it. Have you noticed that they're all like nondescript people?
Yes.
It's so obvious that they
central casting.
They just want to join a group. Like I've always said this, like if you want to be famous in LA, you got to join one of a couple groups, AA, Jewish, gay, or rich kid. Those are how you go up in the ranks in Hollywood.
Did you ever, like when your first days in LA, ever almost get got by these fucks?
No, they always wanted to talk to me. I'm like, I don't want to talk.
Yeah,
and then young black kids would just run up and just push all their pamphlets on the ground off the table.
Really? Oh, that's funny.
And I was like, resistance,
resistance. Finally, a trend I can get behind. You know, this is. I'm a big fan of the trend.
Xavier Guerrero, local celebrity Xavier Guerrero here is just creeping in the comment section.
Shout out XG. Hello, sir.
Shout out XG.
XG. He texted me last
out
night.
The main room.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, congratulations, XG.
I've
XG
created
had a big
monster.
Show.
How long till XG doesn't return my phone calls? Makes me call his assistant.
Yeah, you're
dog,
like,
just call my assistant, dog. She'll set it all up. Just be cool, dog. I'm busy.
Yeah. He called me last night, or texted me last night. He was like, "Dude, hey, bro, how long does it take to upload these files, man? These 4K files are very big." And he was I have 15 megabits per second, and it's 50 gigabytes. And I'm like, bro, that's gonna be like 7 hours at least. So he's calling about. You got to get fiber if you're gonna use 4K.
Do something.
No, he was doing something. It was just
do
so
more.
It wasn't his. The CyberDuck just wasn't working the other day. But okay. So Alex Jones, we talked last week about the president criticizing Alex Jones. Alex Jones has responded.
Hey, I'm gonna play XG. You start talking about the 1950s Boston Celtics. Just start talking about it like you're interviewing like Bill Russell. Just do it, and then I'm gonna pretend I'm XG on the show.
I'm interviewing Bill Russell.
Yeah, just pretend you're interviewing him. You're asking him questions, and you're going somewhere with the interview.
Hey, Bill, I heard this story about Bob Cousy. I heard that he has one of the greatest ever stories.
Hey, real quick, man. Hey, did Michael Jordan get a lot of chicks? Did you hear if he got a lot of chicks? Did he get a lot of ladies, man? Like I heard that. Did he get a lot of chicks? Like I heard he banged everything.
And then Bill Russell's like, that's actually a great question.
And now you go, okay, good question.
Yeah. So Alex Jones responded to the president.
Hey, man, what do you think of like the WNBA? Are they all like lesbians and shit?
Alex Jones has responded to the president. Here it is.
For the second time in a week and a half, President Trump has come out and viciously attacked myself and other prominent people that have warned about the Iran war being a total disaster, which has been proven to be. He calls me a low IQ loser and all the rest of this stuff. We can have a go. Now I'm fired, and he endorses the Democrat Party lawfare against me. The CIA and DOJ ran publicly.
Yep.
Same groups that targeted him ran.
Yep.
His law firm did a $40 million settlement with him last year and admitted to criminal activity. But he's now siding with the actual criminals. Let's talk about the bigger issue first here. Trump had a 56 approval rating 8 months ago when Doge was roaring and Elon was there and all the rest of it. Now he's got a 33. He's lost 80% of his support in independents. Republicans are going to lose the midterms massively coming up in just 7 months. And even Susie Wiles has told him that and told the press all that this needs to stop. But he doesn't care. He is committing political suicide.
Yes.
Of his own movement. And he's turning against all the major pillars of the movement, blocking RFK Jr., trying to get rid of the poison shots all of a sudden, giving total liability protection to deadly glyphosate, Roundup. He goes on and on. So I don't support this new Trump. But this isn't about his attack.
Oh, shit. Dude, the fittest flat earther is going to clip that. Is he saying Trump is a clone?
I don't.
This new Trump?
Yeah, I mean, he's saying something here. He's got a little angle that I think is curious.
Social and in polls, it is wildly unpopular. And he has all these neocon sycophants that were his enemies and never Trumpers praising him and saying how great he is and that we all need to be arrested because we work for Qatar. Well, I sure as hell don't. So here's where we are right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are at a crossroads, and Trump is committing political suicide.
Yeah.
Japanese term, seppuku. No one who has any brain cells
No,
can deny that fact. And as I said,
stop it. I disagree that's seppuku because seppuku is an honorable death.
Yeah.
He's not committing honorable death. He's committing unhonorable death because his job is to implode the Republican Party.
Well, that's what he's saying right here. He's saying that he gets to it. He's saying that he thinks Trump has made a deal to sabotage the midterms.
Yep.
And that's what it's like, kind of a controlled demolition of that movement.
100%, Johnny. That's what he's doing. His job, he was sent in, and that's why, again, I'm getting murdered in the comment section. I will take it. I don't care. If this is the issue that implodes everything, so be it. But his whole job, he was prophesized. They scripted him in. Everything's been scripted. Okay. He told us what we wanted to hear because they knew that's what we would go for, which was to save the country. And he's purposely imploding this fucking thing.
I buy it.
100%.
I buy it, dude.
So I mean, everyone thinks he's Bill Hicks. I mean, everyone's Bill Hicks. Alex dude, they were live at the same time.
It doesn't make any sense.
Pictures of young Alex alive when Bill Hicks was alive.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Kushner is his handler.
They're not the right age. It doesn't work.
I know it sounds fun. Okay, you can have an argument for what's his face from The Doors was Rush Limbaugh. Okay, Jim Morrison. You can have an argument for that. You can have an argument for fucking that the fittest flat earther is Timothy McVeigh and his wife is Terry Nichols. You can have an argument for that. Okay.
I do.
Yeah. But you could have arguments for this, but the timelines don't match up.
Also, dude, there's no way Bill Hicks could resist being funny for this long. Bill Hicks, Alex Jones, just not that he's he's an interesting
funny,
guy.
but not in a comic kind of way.
Right. And Bill Hicks was always, if you heard him in casual conversation, dude, he always had the line. He always had he was always it was just
Alex Jones is
ridiculous.
funny in a bull in a china shop kind of way.
And that was not Hicks. Hicks was surgical. He was a great orator. He was on stage as a teenager. He was just completely different energy. So we talked a couple of weeks ago about these scientists engaging in anti-gravity research and nuclear research and rocketry.
How about David Wilcock? Dead.
Yeah, David Wilcock. Yeah, dead.
If I'm Stephen Greer, I get the fuck out of the country.
Unless.
So I have a new theory on this, Johnny.
Okay.
I just downloaded it only a couple hours ago.
Downloaded it from the heavens?
From the ether, yeah.
Okay.
That's where I get most of my shit from. Okay. My theory is, and this is possible, I'm not saying it's what happened, but it is a theory that they learned from COVID that they have to get rid of anybody that could possibly speak out against the PSYOP.
Oh, interesting.
So they're taking all. Yes, I am psychic. Thank you, local celebrity Steve Lafayette. Okay, that they are eliminating anyone that could come out and say this is total bullshit. It's a total lie. Okay, so that's why they're offing these people, because these are the people who work directly with it that could say something, and they learned from COVID that they got to get rid of the quote unquote experts who could push back.
One of these people who.
What do you think of that, Johnny?
No, I totally buy it. Yeah, sure. I mean, we've been feeling for a while now that they're ramping up to something, right? Like that the pressure is building. And we feel like it's like, a tea kettle on the stove, and it's just
it's coming, dude.
Yeah, it's coming. So
we get all the cool shit, Johnny. We get World War III. We get Armageddon. We get nuclear war.
Yeah.
We get Project Bluebeam.
Yeah.
We get a depression. I mean, my God, how lucky are we? Bring it all. I think the draft starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, if you're asking.
May you live in interesting times. So one of those people is this woman. What is her name?
Oh yeah, dude. This chick told a crazy story, dude.
Her name is Amy Eskridge. Now I'll just
her name was
Amy Eskridge. Now she was engaged in openly in anti-gravity research, anti-gravity propulsion. I have 3 clips here. This is the first I'll play. Now she did turn up dead and unalived herself, according to what was reported.
The more we dig into this story, the more we find. After urging from the White House, the FBI and other agencies.
Do you think she bleaches her beehole?
Disappearances of these 11
You're an animal.
Scientists. One of them is Alabama-based scientist Amy Eskridge. She was openly studying anti-gravity technology when she died in 2022. Her death was deemed a suicide by a self-inflicted gunshot wound, but she warned friends ahead of time that her life could be in danger. She spoke daily with Frank Milburn, a former British intelligence officer, about the threats she was getting, and he believes she was murdered for her work.
Is that a little weird, by the way? I thought did you bump on that at all? Like she spoke daily to a former British intelligence officer?
That's not good. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
I don't believe that she killed herself. I just can't, because I spoke to her 4 hours before and she told me time and time again, I'm not going to commit suicide. I am not going to have an accident. If there's something suspicious about
How do you know if you're going to have an accident?
Milburn shared this
Yeah, that's a good
text
point.
message he received from Eskridge May 13th.
Okay, so I'll just read this. They've already said the word a few times. We got away with it a couple weeks ago. Hopefully we're getting away with it now. Oh, by the way, this is from Amy to that guy. If you see any report that I myself, I most definitely did not. If you see any report that I OD'd myself, I most definitely did not. If you see any report that I offed anyone else, I most definitely did not. And then, not long
Well,
after.
it's also that they could be using this to push the PSYOP even more.
Entirely. I mean, yeah, we've been on the front lines of this, and we've been kind of.
We have been on the front lines, guys.
And yeah,
we're frontliners.
But you know what I mean? You get pulled in wrong direction sometimes when you're right on the, you're trying to track things as they're happening.
Yeah, Johnny, we're trying to solve crimes in the dark here.
So she is a proponent of an idea. I'll just play a couple of clips from her. She would do podcasts and talk about the things she was working on. Here's something very interesting.
It's been independently discovered 4 other times. He said it has been suppressed every single fucking time. And
what is it? My Instagram account?
I think they're talking about anti-gravity. Yeah, anti-gravity here.
And suppress.
I thought she was talking about our YouTube channel.
Yeah, dude, that would be great. We should do that.
She's listen, Sam Tripoli's YouTube channel is so suppressed.
We should do an
so much truth on that.
She's dead, but it would be funny if we did an AI where it made it like she was talking about Sam Tripoli's YouTube. Sam Tripoli's YouTube channel.
It's been independently discovered 4 other times.
Oh well, no, yeah, that
he
feels
said,
right.
That's about as many new subscribers as we get. Four different times.
And he said, I don't think they're going to suppress it this time. He said, I think you're in the clear. He said they obviously know about you because I've had multiple.
Is she got are those like DVDs behind her?
I think they're books. Well, on the bottom, yeah. Those. No, I think they're books. Yes, yeah, I think they're books. Just thin. Some of those. No, those are books.
Various agency affiliations, whatever. He was like, if you haven't had a U.S. government agent come to you and say, stop, shut the fuck up, stop, shut the fuck up. If that hasn't happened, they're going to let you do it. They're waiting. There are SSP motherfuckers that are fucking twiddling their thumbs.
Ooh.
Like, is Amy not going to publish soon? Gah, we've been influencing this bitch forever. Doesn't she know we want her to publish? Jesus. Like, there's multiple people doing that right now. And on the other side of the fence,
by the way, I hate to be disrespectful, but looks like she's having coke drip right now.
Yeah, she's got that energy, doesn't she? She's on uppers or something.
She's have that.
Yeah. Now she is eating. I will say. You see later that she's eating, so it's possible that it's just that. But yeah, she's definitely got speed, energy for sure.
Parties looking at each other like, didn't we tell this bitch 3 years ago that we kill people for this? Is she not listening? What is she doing? She's still doing it. What? We told her we were going to kill her 3 years ago. So I have these two different scenarios floating constantly in my life where I have people being like, do it, do it, do it. You're the one, do it. And then I have multiple people being like, they're going to kill you.
So that's super interesting to me.
Yeah, super interesting.
Right. What's your take? What do you think of that? Like the idea that some people who would know are saying like, you're good if nobody's, and then because she says this thing, right? She's like, if they haven't told you they're going to off you, you're good. And then she says, they have told me they're going to off me. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
I can't believe a chick can't tell a story. That's unbelievable. I've never heard of that before.
But
I've never heard of a woman who can't tell you a straight story. That's unbelievable. If words cost money, women would file bankruptcy every day.
So then she shares this idea of what ET is, what extraterrestrials are.
Dude.
This is wild.
Well, so the ultra terrestrials, I'll just tell you. The ultra terrestrials, I think. Have you heard of the P-52s and the P?
I love the P-52s.
Do you know what that is?
Come if you want to. Come around the world.
No, that's Rome. Rome, if you want to.
Oh. Rome roam if you want to. Roam around the world.
The B-52s, yeah, they were
They're
great.
great, dude.
Yeah.
Great band. Great band.
She's saying P-52s. So
Oh, different band.
They're us from the future. They're from here. They are you. They are me. They're from here, from the future. P-47 is present plus 47,000 years.
Whoa.
P-52 is present plus 52,000 years.
So they're 5 years
And
apart.
basically there's a calamity.
1,000 years.
Right. So there's like a apocalypse scenario in the near future.
Okay. When?
It wipes out most of like everything, man. And there's the
hope it's
ones that
quick.
go underground
Okay.
and survive. Right.
Right.
And then there's
Autistics.
the ones that somehow stay on the surface and miraculously don't die.
They're called the Appalachians.
Yeah. I mean, it stands to reason, right? There would be some people that would. So if you dig into that, this P-52, it's also like they're from alternate timelines, which is
Dude, this is the best fucking comment from Ryan Kumsky. The Mets will still be paying Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah. I'm sure maybe that I think that's the last year of Shohei Ohtani's deferred money from the Dodgers too. So the P-52 the time traveler thing is interesting because I've also heard that they're like in alternate timelines.
Can she ask them if we still have to pay taxes 47 years and 52 years from now?
Yeah, that's the only thing that still works is the IRS. That's the only government agency that survives the nuclear holocaust. They talk about I just want to let me see if I can find. They talk about how there is a future, there are like alternate futures, one where there's no nuclear apocalypse, but we are all subjugated by the Chinese Communist Party, basically.
Oh, yeah. So the autistic, it's either going to be like tech aughts that are running everything right now, or it's going to be Chinese aughts. So either way, we get autistics running everything at the end.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Yeah. It's this is I'm trying to where the hell is it? There's a clip that I saw the other day that I pulled, but then it just miraculously got deleted from my computer. It's something we've talked about before. It's this where she talks about it. No, this is the same one we already saw. Anyway, but yeah, it's someone like did like a timeline of it, where you can see the how the timeline kind of branches, and it's I don't know which one I'd rather live in. Probably don't want a nuclear holocaust where everybody dies. But if you don't believe in nukes, then what is a nuclear holocaust then, Sam?
I know. Well, I mean, we don't know if there's going to be one, Johnny. They just keep telling you that there's going to be one. You don't know it. It could be big bomb go boom. We don't know.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm more and more. It just seems more. What does a P stand for, dude? It stands for present.
Yes.
That's what the P stands for. Or Poo-Tang. Yes. It could be either one of those.
Yeah, it totally could be. That's entirely
Poo-Tang plus 47. Dudes.
So yeah, anyway, I'll try to find more information about that for next week.
Johnny, please dig deeper. We're waiting with bated
but I don't see it. Did you see this? So John Fogerty was talking about what happened to all his money. He went on Rogan, and it's the craziest story, dude. And he finds out while on Rogan that it was actually the CIA that stole all his money. Like he didn't even know it. Did you see this?
No.
It is so crazy, bro.
The first trial was about basically the band had lost its life savings. All of us in Creedence, the record company had gotten us into.
If you don't know, he's the lead singer and songwriter from Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Johnny, sing one of their songs so the youth know what that is, because you're so good at singing. Just sing one song. We might get copy struck.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Come on, Johnny. I want to hear it.
No, I'm not doing that.
Come on, Johnny. Just sing one song. Just grab the
got
whole
home from Illinois. At the front door, oh boy, got to get home and take a rest on the porch. There you go.
There we go, dude. Johnny,
This
you nailed that.
offshore tax plan. And I'm saying this with a smile because nowadays it just sounds so.
So he got lured into an offshore tax plan where he's saving big on taxes.
You know, some guy comes walking up to you and got a trench coat on a corner in New York City. Hey, buddy, you know, you're probably going to avoid that guy. But the record company was in this tax thing. And for all we knew, we were going to be paying 90% income tax, right? I mean, the tax laws are pretty stringent and pretty high. And so they offered us, or basically kind of ushered us into this plan, offshore tax plan, and it would allow us to pay a lot less taxes, probably somewhere between 10 and 20%, something like that. So it was a huge financial savings for us. I can tell you that the name of this particular thing was a bank in the Bahamas called Castle Bank. And we had it checked out. I mean, the people on our side in the band had it checked out by our people, our own accountant. The bass player's father was an entertainment lawyer and had a big firm. They, among us.
So Jamie goes and looks up Castle Bank, and then look what they get to here. Check this out.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
So here it is. The bank was being used by the CIA to funnel money for covert military operations, including those at Andros Island, a staging area for anti-Castro activities. So they were stealing your money. How?
I just found that. I don't know. I just typed it in and went to the Wikipedia and I was like, well, that's interesting.
So insane.
See, I didn't know any of that.
You didn't know until now?
Oh, I knew that now, or I suspect. Yeah.
Did you know that up until now, or did you just find it out just now?
You could tell me a lot of things right now, and I'd say, oh, yeah, I guess assumed all that stuff was kind of happening, but I didn't know it at the time in the.
So they stole all of their money, by the way. So what he says later is that they went to get their money out, and then the bank is like, oh, we're having like some kind of problem, so we had to like temporarily suspend it. And then the bank just disappeared, dude. The CIA walked off with all of Creedence Clearwater Revival's money.
Oh my God, dude.
Isn't that crazy? They just stole CCR's money.
That reminds me of the Israeli that stole all my crypto. Exact same thing. Hey, can I get my money back? Oh, we're experiencing some trouble right now. We'll talk to you soon.
It's the exact same thing, except this was going to CIA and that's going to Israel. Well, I guess it all ends up in the same place, doesn't it?
He tried. They caught him there, dude.
I just want to do a shout out, give some credit to the Strokes. Did you see they were at Coachella, which is not a place for people like they got copyright struck, huh? They were at Coachella playing, and they. Oh wow, they don't want this out there.
Of course they don't.
It down
dude.
Left and right.
Of course they don't.
They start showing during one of their songs all of the damage that Israel has done during the war. I found another clip of it right here, and all the leaders assassinated by the CIA and the U.S. government.
Unbelievable.
And it's absolutely wonderful. You can it's like a Roger Waters concert. And you see a plane crash, 1981. CIA suspected Jacob Arbenz overthrown in 1954. Salvador something also overthrown by this. Think about all these Coachella. It's all these people high, and all these like chicks with their titties hanging out, and then they come out there harsh in the mellow. It shows over 30 universities destroyed in Iran.
And I guess that university was destroyed while they were fucking playing.
And it's a last university standing in Gaza, and then you just see it just Evaporated.
Unbelievable, dude.
Evaporated. So
But
I'm just
Sam, why are
imagining.
you being so mean to the Jays? Bah! Everything's the Jays' fault. Bah!
Imagine that though, dude. You're being like you're just some chick who just wants to have a chill time with your titties hanging out, and then the Strokes come on and start talking about genocide. And so on stage also he's talking about, yeah, we're just here to lube you up for Justin Bieber, and like start kind of like casually shitting on the other music there, and let me hold on, they've deleted so much of it. Oh yeah, okay. So here's it's Julian Casablancas, the lead singer. This is him doing one of those Subway interviews. He's just a great guy. Check out the Strokes; they're great.
You want the most controversial one? I know you do.
Yeah, give it to me.
Well, it's been nice having a career with you.
Same. Let's go down with the ship, Captain.
American Zionists get the benefits of, white privileged people, but talk like they are black people during slavery.
100% agree. I've never seen something so shocking.
Isn't that great? I mean, dude, he's like he's a real G.
How long have I been saying that, Johnny?
Yes, I know you'd love
that.
that.
What the media and what Hollywood has tried to convince you white supremacists were Zionists were really. That's really how they are. And the reason they believe that, and everyone can give me shit, and I get shit all the time. And maybe it's not Kabbalah. I mean, if you ask Adam Green, that's what he says it is. And the guy is an expert on that. They literally think we're cattle. That's why they film everything they do. Okay. It's the same thing as when Joe Rogan goes and hunts elks and he takes a picture of the elk he shot. It's the exact same thing. That's why they film everything. That's why they gloat about it, because they literally think that they're mowing the lawn and that they are bringing order to the chaos. They think we are the chaos. They think they're the chosen ones because they got God's energy inside them. And that's exactly what's happening. So everyone can hate me. I don't think it's all the Jays. I think I have a lot of Jay friends, and this is why I'm going to lose everybody. I don't think it's everyone on our line, on our level. Okay. It's as you move up every power pyramid.
Sam, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you guys hear Sam? It might just be me.
Oh, dude, did I get too close? Dude, damn. Can you hear us?
Let me 1, 2. You can hear Sam.
Yeah, they can hear
I'll
us.
go back out. It might.
They all hear us.
Go back out. I'll come back.
So that's what's going on, dude. And people can get angry. Fighting with each other on the same level is never going to cure anything. If you're worried about hate speech, if you're worried about being called names, if you're worried about these labels that they put on you, you're never going to change anything. If your first thing is I don't want to be called names, I don't want to be seen as a hateful person, you're never going to change anything ever. Okay. It's just the way it is, dude. Some things will never change.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's totally right. And now take some like hipster rock star to say it. And everyone's into it. Okay, I'm getting feedback from you, Johnny.
Everybody was like, how about now? Is that better? They're saying Coachella hasn't issued a statement yet, but it's that was highly controversial. Okay, a couple other funny things to end. I know you gotta get out of here. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can
Sam?
hear you. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
There's a new Super Troopers film coming out. I know we can't play trailers here, but I encourage you to go watch the trailer if you're so inclined. If you grew up in the 90s, it looks like it's going to be pretty funny. So David Byrne, who I'm going to go see next month, was on stage in Santa Barbara, and they had a launch at the same time while he was on stage, and he just kind of points out, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, this is it's got to be rad to see this." Check this out, dude.
What is that? What is that?
It says it's a launch from Vandenberg. It's a rocket launch. It's what do they say here? Yeah, the Falcon 9 SpaceX. Isn't that crazy? Imagine just being at a concert and then this thing just starts streaking across the sky. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Crazy days we live in here. The Undertaker planted Tony Hinchcliffe through the table.
love it.
Kill Tony.
I love it.
That was great. Trump.
Tony Hinchcliffe living his dreams.
Oh, isn't he? Isn't he? Yeah, he's so much. He's having such a good life this incarnation. According to retired CIA analyst, take it for what it's worth, Larry Johnson, during an emergency meeting last Saturday.
Grandmama?
During an emergency meeting last Saturday, President Trump tried to, quote, use the nuclear codes on Iran and was stopped by General Dan Kane. Again, take it for what it's worth. It's coming
Okay,
from a
so
CIA
the question becomes, who do you believe? The guy trying to get hot ass?
No,
Or
this is not that guy. This is
I know, but or the guy who said that Trump wants to nuke. He says we're not going to nuke. They say we're going to nuke. So
wait, they both saying, well, they're
no,
both saying
one guy's saying they're not going to. The other one's saying he's going to. Okay, somebody just asked what my amazing jersey's made of. Leather.
What, you think he's got pleather jersey on? Come on, dude.
Dude, what do you think I do? Pleather, bro?
So Eric Swalwell, it got worse for him. Clips came out of him with what appears to be a high-end escort, possibly in Vegas. Eric Swalwell.
Good for him.
Yeah. So yeah, they did the Newsweek did forensic analysis using AI to confirm it was his face.
Short clips analyzed in the report show an adult male kissing an unidentified woman inside what appears to be
real quick. My question to you, Johnny, is what makes her a high-end escort?
That's just what everybody's online is saying, because you can see all these women like in the background with kind of these nerdy looking guys, and they're in Vegas. So that's what people have put together that they think she's an escort. But
no, she's an adult film star. They found out who she was.
Oh, really? Oh, well,
yeah,
then,
she's a porn star.
I'm
So
sure
if you're doing porn, are you all?
I'm sure she's not escorting then.
What is determines whether you are a high-end hooker?
How much it costs?
Yeah, that's got to be it, because that snatch has miles, so it can't be that. It's how much do you charge?
Yeah, that's
to
what
hit
it is.
that rental car pussy.
I didn't know she was a porn star. That's great, dude. This guy, it's funny. I tweeted. I was like, if I'm a Democrat, I'm like, finally we found our guy. We have one final guy that we know is into
That
adult
likes
women,
grown-up snatch.
likes grown ass women. Like they should be pushing him out for president, not for governor. Let me see. Is there anything else that absolutely needs to? Oh yeah, dude. Did you see this Indian guy that made like hundreds of thousands of dollars pretending to be a MAGA hot blonde chick?
Oh yeah,
it's so fun how dumb we guys are.
If I hear another woman talk about how hard it is to live in the patriarchy when fake women are making six figures, I'm gonna lose my mind.
This shows what happens when a man gets the resources, the physical resources of a hot chick. He makes his life savings. A comely MAGA influencer who racked up millions of followers with patriotic content of her posing in a bikini while fishing, drinking Coors Light, and shooting guns.
What's her name, Johnny?
Has been unmasked. I'll check in a second.
It says right there, Sam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's the next sentence.
No, that's the guy who did it. Sorry, dude.
Has been unmasked as an Indian man who put himself through med school on the proceeds of his trickery. Immigrant mentality, bro. Sam, a 22-year-old orthopedic surgeon in training, told Wired that he got the idea to sell AI-generated images of a young woman in a bikini while scrounging for money in school and trying to save up enough to immigrate to the U.S. after graduation. Bring him, let him in. This is the kind of person we need. He turned to Google's Gemini AI service and decided to create a, quote, hot girl crafted specifically for the MAGA conservative niche, after the software told him that the conservative audience, especially older men in the U.S., often have higher disposable income and are more loyal. This is her right here. Look at that.
I mean, we are just monkeys, dude.
Monkeys. So funny, bro. It's so funny. And now that's how Emily Hart was born. According to her profile, she was a registered nurse with Jennifer Lawrence looks who offered red meat posts to lonely conservative men
Red
online.
meat. So she's a trans?
One post showed her firing a rifle with a caption that reads, "If you want a reason to unfollow, Christ is king, abortion is murder, and all illegals must be deported while this guy's trying to get in the country." POV.
Oh, that is so great, dude. That just lets you know how dumb guys are. We're just so dumb.
She posted, "POV, you were assigned intelligent at birth, but you identify as a liberal." Sam told the magazine, "Every day I'd write something pro-Christian, pro-Second Amendment, pro-life, anti-abortion, anti-woke, and anti-immigration." The account, quote, blew up, and Emily Hart had 10,000 followers within a month. Every reel he posted got millions of views and earned him more followers. Look at this dude. Unpopular opinion. This is her sitting on a porch looking like a badass. Clearly a fake photo, by the way. If you thought this was real, you're an idiot. People who don't respect America should be kicked out of our great nation. Drop a flag emoji if you agree. Isn't this
so
funny?
Hilarious.
He then cashed in on the AI model's appeal, selling MAGA-themed T-shirts and creating an account on OnlyFans competitor FanView, where paid subscribers could access lewd AI-generated content. Oh, baby. They, by the way, FanView distinguishes himself from OnlyFans by allowing AI-generated content on their platform.
You got to have a hook, dude. You got to have a hook.
He was raking in thousands of dollars per month. He said, I was spending maybe 30 to 50 minutes of my day, and I was making good money for a medical student. In India, even in professional jobs, you can't make this kind of money.
Look at that. Go down. That is the peak of the easiest life you'll ever have.
Yeah.
Right? By just faking that, he made so much money. That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is.
I heard he now owns a town in Ohio, actually, like Dave Chappelle. He just
I love it, dude.
Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful story, bro. That's one of the funniest things I've ever
I love that he's making fun of us, and then his people like they just have SA gangs, and
I don't think he's even making fun of us. I think he asked the AI like who would be the biggest like money.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, blonde, blue eyes, pink beehole. I mean, dude, that's what everyone's looking for, dude.
Okay, last thing, and then we'll do the chat.
Yeah, but it's soulless, Sam. Does anyone care?
Javier Malai is just pimped himself out to Israel. We've learned.
Who?
And here, the Argentinian president. I don't know how to say.
Oh, he's such a piece of shit.
So here he is in Israel. This Glenn Greenwald tweeted this. Argentine president Javier Malai still in Israel, literally dancing and singing for Netanyahu's
I mean, dude, you want to be crazy? I know people in LA that their career blew up when they said they were gay. They literally, hot young chicks will come out as bisexual or gay just for clout. This guy converted to Judaism and became the leader of a country and sold them the fuck out.
You're so right, dude. Look at him, just a dancing monkey here on stage. Look, there's the genocidist right there, just clapping his hands with his crazy wife.
So
look
gross.
at them. I mean, just horrible, dude. That guy, what a loser. What a loser. Anyway, you want to do super chats?
Yeah, do the super chat. Super chat that shit.
Okay, let me make sure because it's doing that thing where it shows us the ones from last week. Okay. Okay. Joe at the White House. This is from T. Perez. How was 420 with XG?
XG knocked it out of the park. XG dominated. Another one of my disciples. I did it.
Did you? I think we were talking about it, but it wasn't recorded. They had like XG was saying they had like some guy with a blower.
A leaf blower turned it into a bong. If you look at the pictures of the Comedy Store, it's literally, it looks like it's on fire. There's so much smoke.
Let me see. Yeah, it's like, is it on the patio or something?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on, I gotta log back. I had to log out to get it so that I could see Dickhead's Instagram profile. I can't. Anyway, yeah, it's just smoke everywhere on the patio of the Comedy Store. Rebel with a cause 77. I don't think Rogan sold out. Trump sold out first, and Joe is calling in a favor before everything else falls apart. That's basically how I see it. Yeah.
That's how I see it too. I mean, like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean, how often do you have an in? You probably have one favor you can call in with the most powerful man in America, purportedly, like on the surface. Yeah, you got to pick a big issue and then leverage it, right? Leverage the relationship. T. Perez again says, David Wilcock ever on TFH? Go Raiders. He was not, was he? Sam, was David Wilcock ever on TFH?
No, he wasn't, unfortunately.
No, and he, yeah, as we mentioned, he's another guy who is like a paranormal writer and YouTuber, and he's also dead here. It's been a weird time to be in around anything spooky. Timon Tonini. I hope I'm saying that right.
Tim Antononi, dude. Tim Antononi.
Oh, okay. Of course. Tim Antononi. Sam and Johnny. The TFH, BS, and Doom have been incredible recently. Mad respect for you all. Constantly being under public scrutiny and still being able to be funny and positive is amazing. Are we under public scrutiny?
I mean, dude, we got a guy making fucking videos about some of us and getting clout, slandering me.
I suppose. T. Perez again says, call Dana fight at the White House. You versus Big Chin. Who's Big? Fittest Flurfer. Yeah, Captain Major Underbite, as I call him.
I think he would probably kill me. He's a former gym teacher.
He's a big dude. He's a big dude.
I don't know how big he is. I haven't seen it.
He posts like shit of him all the time doing like rucking and stuff. Yeah,
what's rucking?
It's where you put on a weighted vest and like run.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever done that, Sam?
Kill me. No, I've never done that. I did some workout yesterday. My shoulder hurts.
What kind of workout?
I was working something with resistance training.
Oh, okay. The most generic thing you could possibly.
Yeah, my fucking shoulder hurts.
Golgothan
just going and it's like
Golgothan says, "Get MIA the singer's EMF clothing." Wow, I've always liked her. She's got EMF clothing. That's a business we should be in, by the way.
What?
EMF
I know.
clothing.
I came up with some idea, and he said it's too expensive to do. I go, dude, do you want to make money or do you want to make money?
Here's, I've been saying for a while, you should sell your own rocks. Those EMF rocks, you should just have
random rocks from outside my house.
Yeah, but
Johnny, what if I started doing podcasting in that first outfit? I just showed up like a baked potato.
Hey, man, it might help you, dude. After all the shit you're talking about, it might
actually help. I know, dude. I'm in.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas now. I'm gonna get you this bucket hat right here.
Oh, I would totally wear that bucket hat.
Tinfoil hat.
Oh, come on. Let's get a bucket hat.
Should that be our thing? We just wear tinfoil hats while we do tinfoil hat?
Yeah.
We could just show up places in a uniform. This could be our uniform. Like we're a crew. That'd be kind of cool. Kim Ferris, shout out. Pay pig dollars for impeccable ad reads. Love you guys. Okay.
Johnny, you're crushing it.
I sense the sarcasm. Mother effing Damien says loyalty is as rare as authenticity these days.
Yeah, it's crazy to me how people don't see that. It's like unbelievable to me. It's just like how that's seen as like a negative.
Props to y'all
standing behind people when the world comes after them. It's just my friend got accused of SA and I know it wasn't real. I did a show with him. Like it's like, come on, dude. What are we doing here?
Props to y'all for keeping it real. Much love, no Diddy, he says. So.
No Diddy, no doubt.
By the way, I was checking out something last night. There was this huge Christian band in the 90s called DC Talk. And they had this singer, this black guy with dreads who like always seemed kind of femme. And it came out like not terribly long ago that he was like making come-ons on like to dudes that whole time. Like, and it was just like an open secret in Christian rock. Like that one of the lead singers of one of the biggest bands and he was
That's
the lead
how
singer.
Conservatives get taken down. Progressives get taken down when they say the M word or they say slurs for gays. That's how they get taken down. And then conservatives get taken down when they start doing gay shit.
Yeah, but why would you go into Christian rock if you know you like dudes?
Maybe he loves Jesus and men buttholes.
Yeah, I guess, bro. Well, anyway, I thought that was interesting. That guy, his last name is Tate. I can't remember his first name, but the guy from DC Talk and the later singer of Newsboys, if you know that Australian band. He's a gay dude. Glaucoma, spelled like the pistol, says take on Epstein email listing NBA championships. I haven't seen that. What is he talking about?
I know he did a blog about the NBA, but I didn't see he picked who's going to win.
Let me see. What do you mean? Epstein was blogging about the NBA title?
NBA. He loved the NBA.
Fascinating.
Absolutely fascinating.
Okay. Tim Antononi again says, please block Chappy Chap.
Chappy Chap was talking some smack, but
I didn't see it.
We're cool.
I try to stay out of the chat if I can help it. It distracts me. Tina says, Sam, why do you have to shout stop every 12 seconds during a 39-second clip and go on a 6-minute rant?
Tina, aka Indian man from India, zip it. That's the show.
Shout stop. What is shout stop?
Dude,
Stop.
This hot chick is just giving us all that cash.
Shout out, Kim. Song for us again, Johnny. More gay dollars. You guys are the best.
Thank you. Appreciate. Love those gay dollars, dude.
Doofus Dog says Glenn Greenwald's quote husband dies from gastrointestinal infection. If you can believe that. Oh boy. That's what we call problematic.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Damian
occupational
Quinn.
hair hazard.
Damian Quinn says, really good to meet you in Toronto.
Toronto.
Is that how you say it?
Toronto.
Is he saying
Toronto?
You say it
I say Toronto. I don't say Toronto. Maybe I do.
I think they say it like Toronto up there.
Toronto.
I was the guy with the Raiders hoodie. If
Thank
gay
you,
dollars are
dude.
good, then so are Canadian dollars.
I love the Raiders hoodie. There's a Raider hat there. There's a lot of Raiders fan. Rob, who co-owns the Catacombs, his girlfriend's way too hot for him. That's
Nice.
Toronto. You go to Toronto, you could be a 7 as a guy, a 6, a 7, and you can get a 10. There's so many hot chicks there.
Oh, dude, Canadian women are lovely, and
They're gorgeous because they don't have all the chemicals in their food. That's why.
and they're in need of like a nice conservative man, like a
Johnny,
real
I know a guy
American-
from North Carolina.
real American sausage, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, Johnny, I know what you're saying, bro.
Southside Ronan says $2 to sponsor the hat. Love from Chicago. That's
Love you
cool.
guys. Thank you.
And then Switchgear is coming in heavy with 50 Canadian dollars.
That's like 12 American dollars.
Your Toronto show crushed. Well, I was the guy that showed you the picture of the cutting board I made you. Can't wait
Yes,
till you come
thank you,
back to
dude.
Canada, bro. Johnny and I have one thing in common. We both can't visit each other's country.
Why can't you visit there, Johnny?
I can go to Canada. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Johnny can go there. XG can't.
Oh, he's got Mr. Manhattan there as his.
Oh, yeah. I love that guy. This guy, dude, Canadians love blue dick. That's what I got from that whole thing.
And then finally, the Conspiracy Smoke Show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, everybody's favorite, the redneck pro wrestler.
Oh, is she the one that like beats the shit out of other chicks?
Yeah, she beats the shit out of fat trail park chicks.
Love you guys.
She lost a bet to me. She never paid it off. I'm not going to bring that up again.
Really? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wonder what was the payment for that?
I
bet?
can't talk about it.
Yeah, it sounded kind of.
I can't talk about it, dude.
Did you? Speaking of
talk about
trailer parks, did you know that there's this Polish group that cosplays American rednecks? Like they do like a. They every year around July 4th they have where they go into this role playing game in like where they make a trailer park in the woods.
I love
in
it.
Poland, and this is real. This predates AI. These are photos of Polish people cosplaying as Americans, like
I love
doing a
that.
role playing game. This
I
guy's a
love
cop
that,
with a
dude.
donut.
Yeah, we're fat.
Look at this chick, trailer park trash.
Oh,
with
look
her-
at how tight those shorts are. Yes, that's trash.
Those look like your rack and bone jeans that you got with
You
the
fucking
stripe
look like
on them.
trash. Yeah.
Look at this thug life guy.
Oh,
with a
yeah, that
leopard
guy
print.
is so white trash. Look at that wigger right there.
Look at this dude. He got the handlebar mustache.
Oh, look at that. They love America in Poland.
Yeah. Look at her.
Oh, yeah. Well, she doesn't look like white trash. She looks like she is ready. She's Antifa.
Roller
But
derby.
those
chick.
shorts
Yeah.
are short. Damn.
Yeah. Roller derby. Look at her. She's got like a Negan baseball bat.
I like that a lot, dude. She's white trash.
Look at this. She's getting like role playing, getting arrested by the cops.
I love that, dude. They know America well. Who's this?
Look, she's a liberal, a nice liberal woman with the.
How's
Michelle
that white
Obama
trash?
I don't. It's not all white trash. It's just stereotypical.
Just white people from America?
It's
American
stereotypical
culture?
American. Yeah, American culture. Yeah.
Okay, respect.
This guy. These are. Look at her.
Oh, is that
Wow.
trans or is that a real chick?
I think it's just a chick, dude. Why you gotta say that?
She's hot.
Isn't that weird? Look, keep out. United we stand.
I love that, dude.
She works at NASA, I guess.
Oh, she'd probably be one of the dead scientists.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't that? Well, I'd love to go to this, dude, and just drop in on. They say that Americans found out about it and start sending them because they can't get red Solo cups over there, plastic cups. So they started sending them shit.
That's
like
how
that.
good Americans are. Oh, you're making fun of us? Let us help.
Yeah.
That's a chick. Look at those fat mammies.
I like her. Anyway, I thought that was
Hey, you
great.
want American Kid? Hit me up.
What is more UFO? I write notes like when I'm in the line at the checkout and stuff. Anytime
Johnny, I gotta go.
Okay. Okay, this will be the last thing. This is Benny Johnson talking to a guy who's saying there's a secret site in another country built around a UFO crash that it's too big to move. So they just built the base around it.
The fact that you have a clearance and you have the ability to go into a skiff or the
skiff. I've always wanted to go into a
sit in
skiff.
classified
I heard that about
settings
you.
and get briefed on what the federal government has as far as UFO evidence. You made a claim this weekend that I thought was remarkable, a craft too big to move. Can you unpack that for us?
Can you unpack that?
I was told that in a skiff and also outside of one that there is a craft.
What's
at
a
location
skiff, Johnny?
In a foreign country.
It's a room or a place where it's like, I think it's like sound. It's kind of like the cone of silence. Remember that? It's where you can get classified information, where you can share classified information.
That is too big to move. They built a building around it. It is. It's in a foreign country, and it is a U.S. installation. I can't say anything more than that.
It's on like a U.S. military base installation.
I can't really say anything more than that. What I can say is that it would be quite a trip to get there. I'm going to continue to do research.
Where do you think that is, dude? Are they saying right here? Are they suggesting where it is? Is it South Korea? Is that what they're looking at right there?
Of course it's South Korea. They all look like aliens.
Anyway, that's it from us.
Johnny, I'm a descendant of Gilgamesh. You know that. Respect me.
We have learned that you do have some distant, very distant connection to Gilgamesh.
I
We have
am,
learned
dude.
that.
Go to India, Frank Bowers. Just go to freaking India.
He says we don't say Toronto, we say Toronto.
Toronto. Oh, okay. Got it. Toronto.
See you
See you in
Saturday.
Toronto.
Love you, says Tim.
So I put Johnny, I put out so many ads for Texas, but I put the wrong website. So I spent hundreds of dollars
Oh, no.
and sent them to the wrong website.
Oh no, that's funny. This is 50 NOKs, whatever NOKs are. What is the NOK? Do you know what that currency is?
No, no.
That is Norwegian krone. That's equal to
Oh.
11 cents. Is
Awesome, dude. Thank you, dude.
One Norwegian krone is 11 cents. So that's
All right,
$5.
dude.
Sam,
Thank you, dude.
Do you mean the city of London when you say the Bank of England? It's
Yes,
spreading.
basically, yes.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
And that's it from the super chats.
I love you guys. Thank
You
you
got a
guys so much.
Word?
What's the word today, dude? Autistic Chinese. That's the word today. The phrase today is autistic Chinese. Let's see. Please tweet us if you heard the word. That means you got to the end. And you know what, Johnny? I got to make a new shirt. Korean Jesus. Everyone's been bringing up
What, that
Korean
guy,
Jesus.
That's the floating
Yeah, what do
guy?
you call him? Suzuki Jesus. I got to bring that up.
Suzuki Jesus.
I got to
thought
bring
you-
up Suzuki Jesus.
All right.
Dude, are you asking if Asians have autism? They're all autistic.
Am I asking?
No, in the chat, they're asking if Asians are autistic. Suzuki Jesus. I mean, my God, Gilgamesh through Saint Francis Bacon. I am important.
Dude, I've been selling so many baseball cards on eBay, like just killing it.
I know, Johnny. I
they're
gotta
all
go.
through the roof right now.
Nice try, Johnny.
By the way,
Bye.
that thing you gave me is fantastic. Thank you for that, Sam.
I love you, Johnny. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye. I'm gonna hit the button. He left before I even hit the button.